YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some huge news involving the Los Angeles Lakers and the Houston Rockets. So, a couple days ago, there was a trade proposal from an NBA writer, a source, Fadeaway World. His name is Lee Tran. He was a NBA writer where he did propose a trade where the Houston Rockets would be sending point guard slash shooting guard Kevin Porter Jr. to the LA Lakers. But the thing is, the Lakers would be trading three players. It would be Jared Vanderbilt, our rookie, Jalen Hood-Schifino, who was the 17th overall pick in this year's 2023 NBA draft, and then Max Christie, who's going to be entering his second year in the NBA for the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's not like you're giving up any first-round picks, which could be a good sign, and it could be a steal, right? Because you're going to have to give up draft compensation and some second-round picks. So it'd be a 2024 second-round pick and a LA Clippers 2025 second-round pick. So I do like this trade. There are some pros and there's some cons. The thing is that you're giving up three players for one player, right? I do like Kevin Porter Jr., but I'm not saying he's a stat patter, but I just don't think he's going to be able to do the things that he was doing with the Houston Rockets that he would do with the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Because the Houston Rockets were a team that's been tanking for like the past three seasons. The last time they made a playoff appearance was 2019-2020 when they had Russell Westbrook and James Harden in the bubble when the Lakers faced them and they got eliminated, right? But the thing is, Kevin Porter Jr., I'm not saying he's a stat patter like I said, but he can do that with the losing team. I'm not sure he can do that with the winning team because he hasn't played for any winning team since he's been in the league, right? He's played 4 seasons in the NBA. He was drafted 2019, 30th overall pick by the Milwaukee Bucks, which is actually crazy because I feel like a lot of people do forget that he was not drafted by the Cavs. He was traded to the Cavs, but it was a via trade from the Detroit Pistons. Just never played for the Bucks. He played for the Cavs. I do not remember how many seasons he played for the Cavs, but he got traded to the Houston Rockets, and he's a 3-level scorer. He's an elite scorer. I'm not going to say he's an elite defender. He's capable of defending. I'll say he's an okay defender, not a great defender, but he has good size, and he helped the Los Angeles Lakers a ton, right? Because the Lakers have ball-dominant players like LeBron James, but the thing is that Jalen Green is an off-ball player, so he can play off the ball and he can play with ball-dominant players. When he was on the Houston Rockets, you got Jalen Green, who is a ball-dominant player. So there were times where Kevin Porter Jr. was playing off the ball. And the reason why it makes sense for both teams is because the Houston Rockets, they have players who are going to be in the backcourt like a Fred VanVleet, who we signed in free agency. And then you got Amen Thompson, who was drafted in this year's draft, the 4th overall pick by the Houston Rockets. So I'm not sure if Kevin Porter Jr. is going to get a lot of playing time. He's going to be coming off the bench this upcoming season because the new additions that the Houston Rockets did make in the offseason to improve this team. You also got a new head coach in Ime Udoka, who took the Boston Celtics team to the NBA Finals in 2022 against the Golden State Warriors. They did lose, so you got a defensive-minded coach, and maybe they want Jared Vanderbilt, who is an elite defender, right? He has no offensive game, but he's been working on his three-point shot in the lab, and I do not want to give up Jared Vanderbilt, right, because he's our best perimeter rebounder. He's a very good defender, and my personal opinion, he's one of the best wing defenders in this league, right? He has good size. He's around 6'8", 6'9". He can guard multiple positions. He could guard 1 through 5. He can even play small ball 5, but he's really like a power forward, small forward type of guy, wing. And then we just never know with Jalen Hood-Schifino. I'm not saying he's going to be a star. He can be that player, but it's too early to tell, right? He hasn't even played one single NBA game. He's around like 19, 20 years old, so he was a freshman out of Indiana University, so he only played 1 season in college. He isn't the greatest three-point shooter, so he's going to have to work on his three-point shot. He's a defensive-minded guard. He has good size. He's an oversized guard, which he's big for his positions. He's around 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. He can play make. He can actually get to the rim. But like I said, he's going to have to improve his three-point shooting once he gets to the league. which the Houston Rockets could get his hands on him, right? Because you'll be getting a young player in him. And then Max Christie, I do like his potential, right? He's going to be in the rotation according to reports, right? Because his first season for the Los Angeles Lakers, he didn't really play too many games for us, right? He was not in the rotation. And in the Summer League, he looked kind of nervous. He was not really confident. He was not knocking down his shots, right? It was his first time. So he got the experience the second time this past Summer League that just ended. He was our best player for the Los Angeles Lakers. I believe he led the team in scoring. He was averaging close to 20 points per game. He was knocking down his shots. He was being efficient. He was just more confident, right? And he was actually attacking at the rim, just handling the ball, playing some very good defense. So he has good size in the wing. He has the potential to be a very good 3-and-D wing. He's around like 6'6" with the 6'9" wingspan. So I do like his potential. But the thing is that Kevin Porter Jr., he can play a role with the Los Angeles Lakers next to LeBron because LeBron James is ball dominant. So I do think it would make sense. And like I said, you're not giving up too much for Kevin Porter Jr. The thing is, you're giving up 3 players, and the Lakers are trying everything that they can to win an NBA championship. We fell short. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. We got swept in 4 games against Denver Nuggets, and adding a guy like Kevin Porter Jr. could help. He can provide floor spacing, elite scoring. This past season, he did average close to 19.2 points per game, shooting 44.2% from the field, 5.3 rebounds, 5.7 assists, and shooting 36.6% from the three-point line. Played around 59 games. He was a starter, right? He did not come off the bench, but with the Houston Rockets' new additions in free agency in the offseason, he's most likely going to be coming off the bench. He can even start. He could come off the bench whenever Fred VanVleet comes off the bench or he subs in for those players. But with the Houston Rockets improving this offseason, I do think this team could be a playing team at worst. I'm not sure about being a playoff team because they got a bunch of young players. And last season, they were one of the worst defensive teams, or if not the worst defensive team. And they've been taking for the past 3 or 4 years. And Kevin Porter Jr. is not a free agent. He's in contract till 2027, unrestricted free agent. So he's going to be on contract for another 4 years. He signed a 4-year contract the 2022 season with the Houston Rockets. But Lakers fans or NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about Kevin Porter Jr.? Would you guys want him on the Los Angeles Lakers? He's a playmaker. He's a scorer first and then playmaker. But that's all I got for today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like, smash that subscribe button if you enjoy my content, and I'm out of here. Peace.